this semester we start with the Mahānidānasuttaṃ from the Mahānidānasuttaṃ of the Tijani concept. This subject is especially about Sayadaw. So the Buddha will expound the detailed explanation of the Sayadaw in this Mahānidānasuttaṃ. I think the sentences are also not so difficult to translate. So the first one, paragraph number 95. So they will be Suttam. They can something and the Guru Surati. Kamasa Guru Nan, Nikamo. Tago Asama and the Jina Baba. The new was in the meat. Who was in the middle of the government and they wanted to wake up and then yesterday. So I wanted to read. They will be Suttam. Ekam Samayam Bhagava Gurusu Viharati Kamasatyam Nama Gurunam Nigamo Atavo Ayasma Anando Yena Bhagava Ekmasanyami Uvasanamikoa Bhagavanam Nivadewa Ekamanam Nisiti Ekamanam Nisino Ko Ayasma Anando Bhagavanam Edadavoja Achariyam Mande Abudam Mande Yawa Nambiro Jayam Mande Kadija Samvaro Nambira I think if you have studied the Mahānidānasuttaṃ, you have already seen this term, Guru and the Kamasattama. Guru Suvirati Kamasattama Nama Guru Na Nikamo. The Guru Su. So here we use the Gurus in the plural. Actually, Guru Raja is the only one in the kingdom. So referring to the villages or districts or the cities in the Guru kingdom, they say it is a Gurusu. Gurusu refers to not just the kingdom, the villages, the districts, the cities which comprise in the kingdom. Because of this, the text says Gurusu. In the Guru, but when you translate, it is a Guru. It is not in the plural. Kamasa Dhamanama Gurunam Nikamo. So Kamasa Dhamma. Kamasa Dhamma also, when you study the Mahānidānasuttaṃ, I think you have already seen this term. Kamasa Dhamma. Gurunam Nikamo. So what is the Nikama? Nigama is a district, Nigama or Janapata. Nigama Janapata, actually it is also different. So Kamasa Dhamanama Kuru na Nigamo. So actually this is a Nigama is a nominative case singular. Where there is the Nigama or district of the Kuru Kamasattama, where the Buddha lives. Okay. So here there is some information about the Kuru Sutta. Okay, now these three terms, the Guru, and the Vijiha, Apragoyana, three important terms. Even Misuda, Ika Samaya, Bhagawa, Guru, so Virati, Kamasadamana, Makuru, Nam, Nigamo. So Nigama is a district. This is a group of villages are called Nigama. Maybe in a small town is also called Nigama. This Nigama is the name of this Nigama is a Kamasattama. The name of the Nigama is a Kamasattama. Kamasattama also, I think some students they have already know this term. Actually, that should be Kamasattama. Da will change into the da, the H. So originally D-M-M-A, Dhamma. So Dhamma is tamed, to tame or to admonish, tame. So Kamasa refers to the person who has spotted, the foot. In his solar food, there is the spores or some doors that you can see. This is called the Kamasa. This Kamasa Dhamma also connected to the one Jataka story. We call it Mahāsutta Soma Jataka. According to that Mahāsutta Soma Jataka, the person who likes eating the human flesh. So he was before the king. But he caught the people and he ate the people. So finally he was driven from the kingdom. He lived in the forest and whenever he got the chance that he ran after the people, he caught them, he killed them, he ate them. So one time he was pursued by the many people. Then he ran away. While he was running away, he got an accident on his foot. His foot has a big wound. This big wound finally, it is when it was healed, it looks like a spot. So it appears to be spot. Because of this, he is called Kamasa. So Kamasa original meaning of is spotted or variegated. Spotted or variegated, original meaning of the Kamasa. So this person, he is finally admonished, expounded by the Mahāsutta Soma. The place where he was expounded, where he was tamed, so where he saw the truth, that place is called the Kamasa Dhamma place. So Kamasa Dhammanam Nigamo. This Guru Kingdom was a very important place. The Buddha expounded Mahānidānasuttaṃ and the Kuru. Now in the Kuru kingdom belongs to the place around the Delhi. So now in India, the place around the Delhi is called Kuru. Now the next point is Ekan Samayam Bhagawa Kuru Su Virati. Kuru Su. The name of the Kuru is also, in this sutta, is a very interesting information. So why it is called the Kuru? That is also connected to the one Jataka story. Like Mandadu Jataka story. In that story, he is called the universal monarch. He wandered, the whole planet. So like we have the four great islands. The East Island, West Island, South Island, North Island, the four directions. In the four directions, there are great islands. In those great islands, the people live. Those people, when the universal monarch came to their place, they said that they wanted to wander with the universal monarch. Because he has automatic, like a kind of the vehicle, it can fly in the sky. So many people, followed him. They wherever the universal monarch went, they go with him. But finally, this universal monarch became very, greedy. So, and he is not satisfied with his, the worthiness, his power in the human world. He went, up to the one of the 6 planes. The first plane is the Jadu Maharajika. So he went to that place. The poor and the kings of the deities, they gave their kingdom to him. And then the next time, he is not satisfied with those kingdoms. He went up to the Tawatesa. And while he was residing in the Tawatesa, his lifespan finished. He fell down to the human world again. When he passed away, his machine could not walk, could not fly. The people they followed him, from the 4 great islands. They they remained in the Jambudiga, now this, South Island. Those people asked the king, so now where do we stay? So we cannot go back to our kingdoms. Because, those kingdoms, you cannot go buy food. Like, you need to have such a, special machine. Like we call it Jakayana. Without Jakayana, they cannot go back to their island. So they have to stay here. So because of this, the people who is the citizen of the East Island, we call the Oba Widiha, this one. For them the place is created. That place is later is called, the Widiha Rata. The people who live in the North Island. This North Islanders are called Uttarakuru. So the people who live in the North Island, their place is created. That place is called the Kuru Kingdom. Like the people who live in the Western Island, they remain. Their places are ranged. That place is called Apranta Rata, Apranta Kingdom. The full name of this West Island is Voyana. So that we don't use the Voyana, we use only the Apranta. Okay, Tago Ayasuma Anando Jina Bhagawa. In Upasangam Bhagavana, Viwadi or Ekam and Nisiti. I think this sentence is a very typical sentence. All the students who has already learned the Pali easily translate. Okay, anyway. Jena Bhagawa, Jena, how do you translate? Jena Yata. Wherever the Buddha, wherever there is Buddha, Tenupasangami, there he approached. Jena Bhagawa, Tenupasangami. So Jena, for the BA students that you can know, Yata. Yata means wherever. Wherever the Buddha is, there he approached. Upasangamaidu Bhagavanda Abhivadito Ekamanda Nisiti, having paid homage to the Blessed One, he said to one side, Ekamanda Nisiti. Ekamanda Nisiti no ko ayasama anando Bhagavanda Eda Dawacha. Ekamanda Nisiti no ko ayasama anando. You may notice a BA student. Ayasama anando nominative case singular. Nisiti no also nominative case singular. The Venerable Ananda who lived at one side said this to the Blessed One. What did he say? Achriyam Bandi, Abhudam Bandi. Venerable Sir, it is wonderful, Achriyam. Abhudam, it is marvelous. It is wonderful. It is marvelous. Actually, Buddha we can use as a synonyms. Yawa Kamiro Jayam Bandi, Preja Smupato, Kamira Wapaso. Now he is talking about the Preja Smupata. What is the Preja Smupata? The meaning of the Preja Smupata is dependent origination. Dependent origination is called Preja Smupato. Yawa Gambira Jayam Bandi Preja Samupado Gambira Wapaso. Gambira Wapaso, you have to divide Gambira Wapasa. So Wapasa means appearance. Gambira Wapaso means appears to be deep. Gambira, deep. Gambira Wapasa appear to be deep. Paticca Samuppada now in Myanmar is a very, the famous discourse. Some of the meditation centers, they are based on the Paticca Samuppada. For example, like a Mogo Dhamma Center. So in Myanmar, Mahasi, Dhamma Center, Mogo Dhamma Center, especially Mogo Dhamma Centers, based on this Dhamma, the discourse, dependent origination, Paticca Samuppada. This Paticca Samuppada is so deep. Yawa here means so, very, so deep, appear to be deep, so deep, appear to be deep. Yawa Gambiro Jayam Bandi, Paticca Samuppada Gambira Wapasocha. What is subject? Paticca Samuppada. Predicate is Gambiro. Gambira Wapasocha. So Bandi is the calling, vocative case. Atachapana me Uttana Uttanako. Uttanaka Uttanako. Uttanaka Uttanako. Uttanako we are Kayati. Kayati also the same meaning Awabasa to appear. Kayati to appear, seems. Appear or seems. Atajapana may what kind of the case? Dative case. Atajapana but for me, Uttana Uttana Goviya, Uttana Goviya, Kayati. So Kayati is a third person singular. Subject should be Paticca Samuppada. Yam Paticca Samuppada, Uttanaka Goviya Kayati. But for me, this Paticca Samuppada, this dependent origination, seems to be clear as clear, to be so clear. to be so clear. Atajapana me, Uddana, Godana, Goya Kayati. He said, Breja Samubara, this dependent origination is very deep. It seems very deep, but for him, for me, it seems very clear. So, the two words are opposite to each other. So, the Buddha said, Mahewa Ananda Avja. Mahewa. Mahewa. You have to divide Mahewa, Mahewa. Ewa like this. Ananda, Ananda. Don't say like this. Avja. So what is what kind of verb of the avja?
Past tense.
Past tense. That's correct.
But here, because there is ma, so used as the imperative.
In the imperative, we use the no. So it is only watch. Because of ma and the avja, ma means the negative. This is also past tense, that is correct. In the past tense also, I think you have already, you must know, like echatani. And the echatani, we have the two parts. E order a ma. And the next one is a. O, a change to the a. Awaja or awaja. Ma awaja. Don't say. Ananda, don't say like this. Mahiwa Ananda awaja. Ananda, don't say like this. Gambiro Jaya Ananda, Preja Samubado. Gambira Waba Soja. This Preja Samubada is deep. It appears to be deep. This is dependent origination. It does Ananda Damasa Ananu border. Apati Veda. Ananu border, Apati Veda. Ananu border, not understanding. Apati Veda, not penetrating. Penetrates. Pati Vajati, Pati Veda. Priyati, Pati Pati, Pati Veda. Apati Veda. Ananu border, Apati Veda. Ananu border, what kind of a case it is?
Ablative case.
Ablative case, it is translated because of. Ananu border, how do you divide according to the scientific? Now, new border. A new border means understanding. Ananu border is now not understanding. Pati Veda penetrating. Penetrates. Abadi Veda not penetrate. Ananu Bodha no understanding. Abadi Veda not because of not penetrating. Ewa mayam baja. Tanda kula jata. Tanda kula ka jata. Kula gantika jata. Monja babaja Buddha. Apayan dogate. We need padam sansaram. Nadi vodati. Here we have to see some important words. Tanda kulaka jata. Tanda kulaka. Tanda kulaka you have to divide. Tanda akulaka. So tanda akula. So tanda you have to translate. The string is called tanda, but here a ball of this string. So the string is made like a ball, because especially when you make a cloth, in the lumen task. So akula. So entangled. Entangled is akula. So entangled like a ball of string. Tantakulaka jata. Aka has no special meaning. Tantakulaka jata. Jata, you have to translate the having been. Having been like a ball of string entangled, like a ball of string which is entangled. Like a entangled a ball of string. Entangled like a ball of string. Having been entangled like a ball of string. So akula is entangled. Entangled is like what? Like a ball of string. So jata. So jata you have to translate having been here. So having been entangled like a ball of string. Tanta kulaka jata. Kula gantika jata. So kula gantika jata also you have to, it is also so connected to the string. Kula gantika. Here kula gantika. Kula gantika. You have to translate a ball of string mixed with soft gruel, soft rice gruel. So kula here means bisakara. The weaver is called kula. This is a feminine gender. A weaver is called kula. So gantika you have to translate. Sour rice gruel. What is sour rice gruel? This sour rice gruel is used to make the cloth to be tense. Like before they use the cloth, they mix with the sour this sour rice gruel. They make the liquid. This liquid and the cloth rinsed into the liquid of the sour rice gruel. In this way, the cloth or the dress seems like very tense. It seems like very hot. So polishing or shining. For that reason, at the Asian time they use like a sour rice. Especially when you buy new clothes. I mean before the clothes is sold. Like the pure clothes when you buy. When you the first time wear this clothes, your body is not comfortable because of such a material, a sour rice gruel. The clothes, mixed with the sour rice gruel. Like sometimes also we rinse the clothes into those liquids, so which is made of sour rice gruel. So this is kula gantika. So kula gantika, kula is the weaver. So gantika mixed with the sour rice gruel. The kula is actually, it is also viva, but actually that means, a ball of stream. A ball of stream mixed with sour rice gruya. You have to translate. Exactly kula means a viva, but secondarily, this kula refers to the Apollo stream. This Apollo stream mixed with sour rice gruya. So you can imagine such a Apollo stream, it is a very tense, very hard. It is a very difficult and rebel. Kula Gantika Jata. Now the next point is Monja Papaja Buddha. Monja Papaja, basically translated, it is a grass. The grass is called Monja Papaja. What is the Monja Papaja? It is grass. Grass is called Monja Papaja. Monja Papaja Buddha have been being like coarse grass. Monja Papaja Buddha, you can see his step. In the his step, those the grasses are the very entangled. How to say when you drop the needle in the his step, it is very difficult to find out. So it's similar here also. Monja Papaja also refers to the entangled agula. It is not the tidy. So not the orderly, not systematic. That is called Monja Papaja Buddha. Okay, Monja Papaja Buddha. Tanda Kula Jata, Kulaka Jata, Kula Gandhika Jata, Monja Papaja Buddha. This Tanda Kulaka Jata, what kind of the case?
Adjectives.
Okay, now here we will analyze sentence again. So the main verb is Nati Wadati. Nati Wadati. What is the Nati Wadati? Not overcome. Not overcome, Nati Wadati. What is the subject of the Nati Wadati? Ayambaja. Ayambaja is the subject. Ayambaja Nati Wadati. So what they don't overcome? Sansara Nati Wadati. Sansara is the object. The beings are not overcome. Cycle of the birth. The cycle of the birth. Sansaram Nadi Wadati. This sansaram also modified by the three words Apayam, Dukate, Vinipata. Apayam, Dukate, Vinipata. Sansara, what kind of sansara? Sansara, two kinds. Like if you are wandering, over and over in the human life, in the deities life, in the Brahma's life, this sansara is okay, not so bad. But if you are, going to again and again, woeful state, it's so bad. So what kind of a sansara they will wonder because of not knowing the Praja. So now the sentence means that we are wandering in the sansara, falling into the woeful state. One, because of not knowing dependent origination. If you know the dependent origination, you will overcome such a woeful state. So the sansaram also here, especially it refers to Vinipata. Vinipata is translated ruin. Tokate, a bad destination. A bad ill destination, otherwise. Ill destination. Apayam, free from happiness. The samsara which is free from happiness, samsara which is ill destiny, samsara which is ruin, the samsara which is free from happiness, samsara which is ill destination or bad destination, samsara which is ruin. This samsara you cannot overcome. These beings, the being, all of beings don't overcome the samsara free from happiness, which is free from happiness, which is ill destiny, which is ruin. When they fall into, when they are reborn again in the apaya, vinipada, dogati, how it is. Tanda gulaga jata. Tanda gulaga jata. Having been like a ball, having been a ball of string, like a, having been entangled, like a ball string, having been entangled like a ball string. So having been Kula Gantika Jata, having been Kula Gantika we translate, Jada we don't translate, a ball of string mixed with soft rice grill. Having been a ball of string mixed with soft rice grill. Monja Babaja Buddha, having been like a coarse grass. Monja Babaja Buddha. So because of, so the reason is Ananu Bodha Abadi Veda. Ananu Bodha Abadi Veda. No understanding because of not understanding or through not understanding. Abadi Veda through not penetrating. Through not understanding, through not penetrating. So now you go to Abadi Veda. What do you don't know? What you don't penetrate? Idesa Dhamasa. Idesa Dhamasa is the object of Ananu Bodha. Object of the Ananu Bodha is Idesa Dhamasa. Because of or not through understanding this Dhamma, not penetrating, through not penetrating this Dhamma, the beings don't overcome samsara, which is free from happiness, which is ill destiny, destination, which is ruin. How? Having been entangled like ball string, having been ball string which is mixed with soft clear rice. Monja Babaja Buddha having been coarse grass. So you know Tanda Gulaga Jada, Gula Gandika Jada, Monja Babaja Buddha is. So if we don't know the truth, we are always confused. We don't know what to choose, we don't know what to believe. So through the samsara, now in this life we have the chance to hear the Dhamma from the Buddha's teaching. So now we come to know there is no Atman or there is no soul in our body. So basically, if we don't study such a Dhamma, we will believe whatever happens to us. These things are maybe, you know, because of soul or Atman. Maybe because of God. Maybe the God, you know, they create. So, you know, they make us the suffering. The God, you know, they give us the, you know, the blessing or happiness. So we will, you know, believe whatever we want. So we are confused through the samsara. So what is the Praja Samubhara? As everyone knows, Praja Samubhara is a dependent origination, cause and effect. So when the Buddha is found, what is the cause? What is effect? There is no involvement of the God or creator God, or maybe no Atman, no soul, no permanent entity. It is no involvement of those things. So we and they have suffering, we have the happiness. It is because of such causes. Like for example, in the when we are wandering in the samsara, so what is the beginning of the samsara? According to the Paricha Samuppada, avijja. Avijja pajaya sankhara. So avijja, conditions sankhara. What is sankhara? Sankhara is a kusala and akusala karma. So we accumulate wholesome or unwholesome karmas of our life in the daily life. Those karmas create a new life. So we are reborn again in the new life because of those karmas. According to those karmas, we have suffering or we have happiness. So the such a, like a new life, new and the rebirth we got because of our karmas. So what is the cause, what is the effect? So what happens to our daily life? This is explained by the Paricha Samuppada. So according to the Paricha Samuppada, if we understand the Paricha Samuppada, we will know what is the cause, what is effect in our daily life, which is whatever happens to our life. So in this way, we are not confused. We have clear comprehension. So if we are confused, if we have the doubt, that means the tanda kulaka jata. Kula kantika jata. So we, and like sometimes, some people, they, in one of the Jataka stories, one prostitute, she went out the city, and outside the city, he saw one ascetic, and then, she had a spittle to the ascetic. But she said, oh no, because of seeing him, I got a bad luck. Thinking like this, she spit to the ascetic. When she went to the king's palace, in that time the king, he gave her promotion. The king gave her a lot of money that she thought, oh, maybe because I spit to the ascetic, I got such a lot of money and the promotion. Now she said to other people also. Now the other people also, they believed what she said. And that they came and they went out and they searched the ascetic, they spittled to the ascetic, the whole city. So this ascetic, he is swimming in the spittle, in the ocean of spittle. But this ascetic actually, he is really virtuous. He got the psychic, the power. We call it abeyance. Because of this agusala karma, the whole city was damned. The whole city was burned. So like they had ill fate. So in this case also the people they believe whatever they want. Sometimes we believe like a talisman, T-L-I-S-M-A-N, talisman. That you have this talisman that you will be lucky. Maybe when you go out today, when you go to your office, you should bring the rose flower. Then you will be promoted. Some people, some fortune tellers, they give advice to the people like this. So whatever happens to our life, whatever is good or bad, we believe whatever we want. We could not clarify, we could not distinguish what is the real cause, what is the real effect, which means tantagulaga janta. We are confused. The life is like entangled. Our life is entangled, so confusing, so complicated. Kula kantika jata, similar, monja pabaja Buddha, because of not seeing what is the real truth, what is the real cause, what is the real effect. We do sometimes bad things. Sometimes we do good things. Sometimes we believe someone in the sky. Sometimes we pray to the God. Sometimes we pray to the deities to get their favor. So these things are also tanda hulaga jata, hula kantika jata, moja pabeja Buddha. We are confused because we don't see the truth. We don't see the dependent origination. The Buddha said like this. Tanda kulaga jata, kula gantika jata, monja papeja buddha. So we are confused, then we will commit sometimes a bad evil. We will, as they commit the crimes. We will, as they do sometimes a bad things. So, as a result of those bad things, we are reborn again and again in the Boku state. Even in the present life also, we have suffering, mentally or physically. This is an apaya, vinipada, dokate, sansara, nadivodati. We cannot overcome sansara. We are confused. We could not see the real cause. We don't understand the dependent origination. As long as the beings that don't understand the dependent origination, they will be wandering in the samsara. They have been wandering in the samsara. Like because of avijja means ignorance, moha. Because of moha, we think even though we think what is bad is as bad, as good. What is good as a bad. What is unpleasant as pleasant. What is like the beautiful, not what is ugly, it is we see as a beautiful. Like asubha and subha. What is impermanent, we think it is permanent. So in this way we want more and more new life. So now here what is the real the final goal of the Buddhism? To get the liberation. To get the liberation and to get nirvana. The nirvana, what is the nirvana? Nirvana is there is no mind, no nama, no rupa. Nama, consciousness, mind. The rupa is matter. No mind and no matter. The Buddhism, the Buddha teach, we are suffering because of those nama and rupa. So, but at the same time, we are clinging to this nama and rupa. This nama we like, this rupa we like our form, we like our consciousness, we like, we want to make ourselves to be beautiful, we want to beautify ourselves because of this cosmetics, are more and more expensive. So the people, like themselves, they like their matter, their form, their rupa, their nama. But what is the Nibbana? Nibbana it is free from nama and rupa. So if I say like this, if you study the Buddha teaching like this, what do you think? Some people may not want Nibbana. They think Nibbana like a celestial box. With the shining, very bright light. It's a really peaceful, it is like a very luxurious, very comfortable. Very peaceful. Very peaceful is to use in terms of very comfortable. So, the people thought Nibbana is like this. But the Nibbana is, where there is nama and rupa, mind and matter. As long as there is mind, there is matter, there will be suffering. So Nibbana is the final goal of the Buddha's teaching. So, we don't know, we want to get. Even though we hear the Dhamma, we listen to the Dhamma, we practice the Dhamma, we still want next life. Okay, you have no next life. If someone says like you, even though your parents, some of people, the students, maybe their parents may not be here. Maybe your friends is gone. You want to see them in the next life. At the same time, okay, now there is no next life for you. Then some people who don't see the truth, they will be unhappy. Actually, no next life means nirvana. Because of life continues, there is suffering. When there is no next life, the suffering will stop. This is, we call the avijja paccaya sankhara, later you will see. So the Buddha said, because of not seeing what is true, what is the real cause, what is the real effect. So we are doing a good or bad things. So we are confused throughout the samsaras. that is, Tanta Kulaga Chata, having been entangled like a ball of string, having been like a ball of string which is mixed, salt, rice, gruel, which is entangled like a coarse grass. Now you can see again, it is the Ananda Dhammasa, Ananu border, Abadi Veda, Ewa Mayam Baja, Ewa Mayam, you have to divide, Ewa Yam Baja, Tanda Kulaga Jada, Kula Gantika Jada, Monja Babaja Buddha, Abayam, Dogade, Winnie Padam, Sansaram, Nadi Wotati. So, when you, even though the sentence is very long, when you and the take out important, the key, key words of the whole sentence is with only three. Vaja, Sansaram, Nadi Wotati. Vaja, Sansaram, Nadi Wotati. Sansaram also modified by Abaya, Dogade, Winnie Padam. So this, Sansara, also, you can, and we wonder, we are reborn again. Why? Tanda Kulaga Chata. Why? Kula Gandika Chata. Why? Monja Babaja Buddha. Why and how? You can ask this question. Tanda Kulaga Chata, Kula Gandika Chata, Monja Babaja Buddha. So why, we and wonder in the Sansara again. And now new border, Abadi Veda. What we don't see, what we don't penetrate. We don't penetrate dependent origination. We don't understand dependent origination. What is the dependent origination in this sentence? It is a Dhammasa. Okay, I think today I should stop. So next week, for the Monday, Mimaza teacher, she told me she will take the class up to 4 o'clock. Rather now she negotiated with me, 3:30.